Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Last episode, I spent quite a bit of time at the end trying to farm one card. Why was I so intent on farming one card? Well, it's because we're currently on 665, and I really wanted to go to 666. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be in the previous episode. So in this episode, we're gonna take another crack at that, and hopefully we get that, I mean, eventually it's gonna come. I just hope we don't have to, like, spend multiple episodes waiting. Other than that, we are also getting close to the end of our God Spawn grind. So there's about 5 of them left to get, I want to say. God, come on. Let's not... There we go. 354. There's about 5 of them left to get. Oh, also, hang on a second. I just realized that I forgot to roll the Goblet of Trials. Well, this freaking sucks. At least I remembered to do this before I actually started doing any realms. But man, I kind of don't even blame myself that much this time, just because there was a lot to do at the end of oops, sorry. Let me just move my phone away from the microphone, because it was just vibrating. Let me just do that. Sorry if you were a little... If you heard that vibration and you're like, oh no, it must be my phone. Oh, hey, and look, we got the animator back on the list. Yeah, really sorry about that. I have moved the phone away, and now what we can do is we can get some realms done. Right, let's throw down the Fire Devil's Rage macro on you and on you, and let's go ahead and see what sort of mischief we can cause. Yeah, so we of course we really want this one card. We also want to make some progress on this new Rune of Prophecies, and immediately we're gonna get some buried treasure, so that's pretty good. And we gotta collect some robes. And let me just check to make sure that we don't have the Heart of Thana. Thana, God, which oh God, which god did Thana belong to? I'm gonna have to look this up on my phone. Yeah, let me just go ahead. Let me just go ahead and do that. Thana. Oh God, I'm struggling to figure this out. Okay, Ultimate God Spawn list. So what? Oh God, why is it not on this list? God, come on, man. Thana. Come on. Jesus Christ, I don't want this fucking skin compendium. Who's... Come on. Thana is What? Please. Alright. So... Thana... Oh my god, dude. There's a Reddit post on this, but it's... Fuck off, dude. It's... I don't want to log in. Jesus Christ. I hate how... What happened to the old days when you could just look up forums without... Fucking hell, man. Okay. Siralim Ultimate Creatures. Got the bestiary. Fucking look up Thana. Look up Thana on this. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Thana is Aneltha. Okay. Aneltha in the Forbidden Depths. Jesus. So this is the one thing about playing a game that's somewhat obscure, is that the information, especially if you need some very specific piece of information, you might not be able to find it pretty easily. Especially if you're looking at it on your phone, especially if you don't want to click on Steam links because they're just not... They don't display properly if you're using like your phone. It forces you to open them in the Steam app unless you use some weird trick, and I can't even remember the, like, you've got to like long press it and then open it somewhere else, and I couldn't remember what to do. And especially if you don't want to open, because I don't want to fucking log into Reddit. I don't see what value necessarily Reddit would add to my life. I tend to stay away from that website unless I need, like, again, I would only go to Reddit if I had some technical issue and the only available link happened to be a Reddit link. But even then, usually, if there's an answer to the problem, it would be in the like first few replies, and this was the I think the problem was that the person who was giving the answer was like, their reply was too long and it wasn't loading all of it. I don't even know what the problem was, but it wasn't, I don't know, it was something dumb. I don't want to have to deal with that nonsense anyway. Apologies for having to sit there and force you to, oh god, and now my phone's going off again. Oh no. Everything's falling apart. Okay. Okay. Let's not completely lose it, okay? Let's not completely lose it. We've only just started the episode. Right, we've only just started. Let's go into this with a positive mindset. And I forgot to talk to the master, but you know what? That's okay, because we've killed them anyway. That's our 7th victory against the Watchers. And, oh hey, enemies are fused with chimeras. I didn't notice that. That's funny because Resurrect on Death is one of the realm properties, and based on that, we've put on the Fire Devil's Rage macro. But we would have had to... Fuck off, dude. But we would have had to do that for the chimeras anyway, so that fusion is kind of redundant from their perspective, because it's just doing something that the realm is already doing. Right, nothing there. Yeah, let's do a bit of this. Yeah. It says something about how, I guess, kind of obscure this game is, that there is a list of god spawns on Steam, which is what I first opened up, or like on the Steam community, like someone made a guide, but then at some point the game updated, so the list that I was looking for was from, like, I think before, like, 10 new realms were added, like 4080 and like Gambler's Hive and a few others, and nobody bothered updating that Steam thing. Although I guess it was made by a specific user, and I guess that user never updated it. So, oh hey, got a nether realm. That's nice. Oh hey, and we get to do some science. Alright. Let me get my notebook out. So, what are we doing? Okay, so I think the next on my list is C and D both on, A and D off. And let's see what that gives us. C and D both on, A and B off. I mean, the chest does not look plain, so it should give us something. This gives us granite. Slowly but surely, I'm going through all the possibilities. And one day, when I've exhausted every single possible, would that be a permutation or a combination? Permutation. Combination is when order doesn't matter. Permutation is when order does matter. Ooh, hey, ooh, wow, okay, this is pretty good. 2 nether stones, both of which we are gonna just get rid of, but pretty good nonetheless. Pretty good nonetheless. Oh, lots of nether stones. All right, looks like we're gonna get a pretty nice payout at the end of this episode when we crush all of these. But yeah, with that nether encounter, when I've gone through all of the different permutations, because order does matter. Order does matter. You get a different outcome if you flip the first switch compared to if you only flip the 4th switch, even though like there's only one switch flipped total. So order does matter. So you would indeed be looking at permutations if you were calculating the overall number. So once I've gone through all of the different... Ooh, hey, and there's another nether stone lying on the ground. Good times. This one is low enough that I don't need to take a picture of that. We do, however, need to answer some riddle dwarf questions. Arachnid nest, of course, is our beloved Regalis. anything here. I believe there's a little bit left for us to explore, maybe? No? No, we're done. We've just got a few things. All right. All right. Let's take these guys out. And where's the exit? It should be right there. All right. We'll have to go to the forbidden depths, but first we're gonna have a nether boss fight. All right. So the realm after this, we're gonna have to go to the forbidden depths. It should be fine. Should be fine though, because there's plenty of time before the other materials for the Athana god spawn are gonna be collected. Let me just remind ourselves that it's gonna take quite a while. But we do have to, like, after this one, we do have to go to the chance to resist, fuck off, dude. The forbidden depths. I've got to get this done. Alright, let's also... Oh. Do a bit of this, do a bit of that. Ooh, and we got a dumpling. Okay. These guys are already annoying me with their damage avoidance shenanigans. Come on. And at some point our creatures went past level 60,000. Ooh, should I have maybe set them on fire? Is the reclusive white gonna resurrect? No, okay. It's a different kind of white. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Let's just find this nether boss and oh. Speaking of finding a nether boss, it's right there. Ooh, hey, and we get some more buried treasure. That's wonderful. We blighted the enemies as well. So in case they were... God, this really is annoying. In case they were thinking about healing... Yeah, let's just get this dealt with. Talur, you may have escaped your fate when we last met. Things will be different this time. That's Talur, that's just some random dragon. Okay, I was like, oh, why are there two of you? They do look pretty similar, like they have almost an identical kind of pose. I'm not just being racist, like, oh, they all look alike. They are, like, standing in an identical pose. Alright. Alright, do a bit... What? Oh god, I wasted that turn by... like, fat fingering or like fat thumbing and accidentally clicking or pressing twice in a row. Anyway. Do some of this. Do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. Alright, you're still going. So I guess we should do a bit of this. are you this tanky? Let's do a bit of this. And now let's do a bit of this. Maybe if we hit them with spell damage, it'll hurt them a bit more. Not even... Spell damage isn't really doing that much. Jeez. What the hell? Okay. Let's do that. The damage avoidance is also really dumb. All right. At least now they're dead. At least now they're dead. Nothing in either of these chests. Oh yeah, I feel like we should set these guys on fire for sure. Oh god, please stop. Maybe for this realm, yeah, maybe for this realm we don't summon anybody at the candle, because I think it's just gonna lead to frustration. These enemies are just being really uncooperative right now. They're just they're just resisting too many hits. It's just being a bit of a pain. Alright, we got the dumpling. That's fine. I don't mind. Oh god, yes. See. Please. There we go. Alright. Ooh, we're gonna hit level 50 with our first master. This could be, I mean, this could be a pretty big moment. Is level 50 the maximum? Is this even gonna do anything? Are we gonna get a special, like a new mastery icon in the list? And we'll find out. Find out soon. We've got to kill these guys first. Your cockatrice mastery is now level 50. Is there any like, is that it? There's no well, yep, we get a star, and that's the highest we can go. That's the highest we can go, I think. Because I don't think it goes beyond 50. So it's... These are the highest these bonuses can go if I am interpreting this mechanic correctly. But to really confirm that, we'd have to fight the Cockatrice Master one more time. So let's stick around in the Arachnid Nest until we fight at least one of these masters one more time. Please just kill it. Thank you. And then most likely we will indeed discover that 50 is the hard cap. And then we can think about whether maybe we want to start looking into doing some other realms. But I would assume the fact that the game has put a star there does mean that it is the limit. Because stars are also used to denote that you've completed a card set. Stars are also used to denote that you've ascended a specialization. And maybe for a few other things, but yeah, it seems to be the game's way of telling you that you've fully completed some particular thing within the game. That it'll just put a bit of a star next to it. We've got one enemy left. Let's go up and around. Collect our buried treasure. Okay, I mean... Alright, we got a trait. What? Tacos? Inflation? What's that? It was 214. What is tacos inflation? What? Consecutive attacks at the same time deal 10% more damage for each additional attack. This trait doesn't stack. I don't see what that has to do with tacos, but we have that now. So I guess that's nice. And you know what? Fine. I'll summon a few people. Just so we have a few to kill on the way back, but mainly I'm just gonna rush to the exit. Yes, yeah, I don't like the fact that these guys are sometimes taking longer to kill just because they're avoiding our damage. That to me is a very big affront. I don't much care for that kind of disrespect. All right. Yes, yeah. Already I'm not feeling it. But I guess if it gives us a few chances at getting card number 666, then potentially worth it. Took many shots at getting this specific card at the end of last episode. It didn't drop. So hopefully the game's feeling a bit more generous this time around. Speaking of that, let me just check. What I want to check is how... We're already past 50,000 knowledge, so that means we've been farming these guys quite a bit. I'm just gonna kill, like, maybe 3 more of these guys. And then I think we've got to start moving on. Yeah, this is a little bit slower than I would prefer. I think there's a dumpling somewhere in the realm, though, isn't there? Isn't there, or have we already found it? I think maybe we already found it. It's possible that we already found it. You know what? Might as well. I keep backtracking on what I said I'd do. Now I'm like, we might as well kill the rest of these guys just because they are fairly close to us. Because you never know, maybe one of them is gonna drop the card, and it isn't the worst. At least none of them have... Oh my god. And as soon as I started saying the sentence, The game trolls me. I was about to say, none of them has forced us to take a second turn to kill them. And as soon as I said that, one of them fucking resisted 3 attacks in a row with the 21% chance. That's 0.21 into 0.21. So 0.2 into 0.2 is 0.04. And 0.04 into 2 is 0.008. A little bit more than that. Let me just calculate this on my phone, just to see how unlucky we got. Just to see how unlucky we got on that one particular roll. Not the calendar, the calculator. Right. 0.21 into 0.21 into 0.21. 0.009261, or just under 1%. Meaning there was a less than 1% chance that an enemy would dodge 3 attacks in a row. So that was a... Granted, we did fight 20 of them, so that raises the odds a little bit, but still. That was not cool. Right, so let's pilgrimage. One thing I did remember is that we said instead of starting another pilgrimage, we'll start a Keyforge mission. Because we do need to do a Keyforge mission. And we need to kill life creatures, we need to kill chaos creatures, we're doing a hunt mission. Oh yeah, we should do some arena battles, and we should do the Siralopoly as well. So you know what, let's go ahead and do the arena right now. Let's go ahead and do the arena right now. Infinite arena, let's go as long as we can. Yeah, eventually we'll hit 1,000 arena battles, and then I'll probably just never go to the arena ever again. Or if I do, it'll be to do the bare minimum and nothing else. This is pretty good. What? Deal 60% of the damage to each enemy that has at least one of the same debuffs as its target. I don't know if we can make that work. Let's just take this, just straight damage. Always critical damage, that sounds kind of good. Creatures take less damage, could be fine. Hasn't gained or lost attack, it has more attack and has berserk, that sounds pretty good. 3 random buffs, maybe? Nah, let's just... let's get a second Reaper. Oh no, after it attacks an ally. Okay, no. Maybe not that one. More damage from Blighted. I don't really want the Shogun. Based on current health? Is that a good thing? I don't know. This could be good. Just killing resurrected enemies. Yeah, you know what? Enemies frequently annoy us quite a bit with resurrections, so let's do that. This could be a nice defensive one, but I don't want defense, I want offense. Right, this seems pretty good. Right. Again, the idea is gonna be just like bash them. Just bash them in the head. Boom. Bam. Bam. Bop. Boom. Boom. Bam. Boom. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know why I was doing those sound effects, I guess. Because sometimes these arena combat sessions can get a little repetitive, so you gotta find ways of amusing yourself. Boom. Right, I'll stop doing it. Boom. Sorry, that was the last one. Right. Now for real. Let's go through this quickly. We will hopefully very easily get the number of wins that we need, and beyond that we're just trying to get extra kills to get closer to the 1000 overall that we need. Oh, maybe the bomb's gonna kill you, so let's hit somebody else. Yep, kill you. Oh, kill this dude. He's doing weird stuff. And the bomb's obviously gonna kill you. Right, you know, kill you. And you. Already won 6 battles? That's what fuck off, dude. That's what I like to see. Oh, this is a bunch of garbage. Are you Is this the wisp that has like a 90% dodge chance? Yeah, fuck off. Shit. Oh, somehow you hit it anyway. Small amount of damage. Yeah, fuck off, dude. Oh, are you... Maybe we should have had some, some defensive creatures along with our offense. But you know what? The sooner we get killed, the sooner we can go back to doing realms, you know? Let's look at it that way. What's going on? The fuck is... So we won exactly 7 times. Fucking salamanders, man. Fuck those guys. But the good news is that was exactly the number of wins that we needed. So I don't even feel that bad. I don't even feel that bad. Well, we got Lord of the Arena 6 for 600, I think. Yeah, for 600 arena battles. Fewer than 400 left to go. 391 is a good good bonus. Resurrect on death. Inhabited by pit worms. We're gonna take this into the Forbidden Depths, because we need to buy the material from Aneltha. We're still looking for card number 666. Found 1 card in the previous episode. Heart of Thana. We want to do B and D. Gives us favor and some loot. I've got to take out some wasps. Waspids. Oh, they have extra traits. And they're also resurrecting on death. Neither of those are good things. Fuck off. What? Why did they... Why did one of them just randomly die? That just... wasn't what I wanted anyway. Anyway, let's continue through this realm. Maybe we'll not do summoning in this realm either. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Oh, nothing there. Alright. Already completed the realm. We could just leave the realm if we want to, but obviously we want to go around and get everything else explored. Carrion cockatrices chaos. Because cockatrices are all chaos. What? Why was that one enemy just immune to our debuffs? Fuck off, dude. Did it have dead butterflies or what? Like, why was it insistent on coming back so often? Anyway, let's not worry about it too much. Let's just try and get B and D again. Ah, we didn't get B and D, but that's okay. Alright, let's hit you. Gargantuan Master. Gargantuans are patient, powerful. Good for them. Good for them, dude. Fuck off. Please stop. Let's do Black Slate. Nice. Entangling Roots. Let's do a bit of a Clayman. Let's do another little Clayman. Oh, nice. Good job. This gives us victory number 9. Alright. Take these guys out. Yeah, we get the achievement as well for the 9th victory against those guys. Oh, dumpling. I don't really even want to necessarily fight a dumpling, but I will, I guess. That was annoying, but it's okay. We killed them. Yeah, let's try. Kill these dudes. I'm just gonna, because I don't like this realm that much, I'm just gonna summon one group of Blade Masters. Just so we can say that we hit at least one of them. Yeah, there we go. We gain a few more levels, sure, that's fine. Alright, take these dudes out. And why was that one guy immune to our debuffs? This is what, again, it's because of the extra traits. Must have just had some some annoying stuff going on that it would have been impossible to plan for, because with 4 extra traits per monster, they're gonna have 24 traits at the start of battle, 24 random traits. And you can plan for, like, okay, if you know that enemies are all fused with a certain type of creature, you can plan for that. What you can't plan for is, like, 24 random traits out of the 1,000 plus that exist in the game. That's a bit beyond, like, especially because you don't know what their traits are until you actually get into battle with them. And some of the stuff will literally do stuff at the start of combat. So there was no way to avoid the shenanigans that they were causing. Right, so there are a couple other potential places for chests. Alright. 3 enemies. Is there any reason to go here? Not really, but you know what? Let's hit these 3 Blade Masters who've all congregated in the same spot for some reason. And, damn it, I really want to get card number 666, but we're also pretty deep into this episode. We're gonna have to go back home, because in order to fight Saint Althea, we're gonna have to change our anointments. Once again, I will take Shimmer off. And this is gonna be my way of testing whether, like, how feasible it is to take Shimmer off. I don't want to take it off and start going into random realms, but let's, bit by bit, we can see, like, one Saint Althea fight at a time. We can see, oh, how do we feel now? How did we feel in this realm? And then maybe at some point I'll feel comfortable enough just taking Shimmer off, and in Shimmer's place I would put Firestarter. That would make life so much more pleasant. Anyway. Let's do this. Just do this. Top of the timeline, wonderful. Let's change the macro so that it's the correct one. Alright. Take these dudes out, and 10% of health. I'll take it for the loot. But now we've got to be careful with what else we give her. Luckily she isn't Caliban, so she's not going to be resurrecting. 30% less damage. That's fine. We can handle that. Skeleton Triggerman is death, obviously. Take these dudes out. Immune to spell damage. So we can still kill her with indirect damage or physical damage. so far it seems like taking Shimmer off hasn't made things that much more dangerous. But maybe it's the fact that we are in the controlled environment of Arachnid Nest, where, you know, we're pretty comfortable with the creatures in this realm. We're pretty comfortable with the bonuses that the realm gives us. Ooh, I think that was a haunted golem, maybe? Yeah. Please stop. Alright. Sparktails are a little bit slow to fight because every time you attack them, I think it does one extra calculation because it tries to do damage to you as well. But they tend to be like 0 damage hits. So if you go to the battle history, or maybe the 0 damage is from the realm. Took 0 damage from the realm. Or maybe it's because, yeah, maybe it's because the realm is trying to trying to reflect damage on us. Maybe that's where the 0 damage hits are coming from. Maybe it's not because of the Sparktails. I could have sworn that one of the Sparktails has a trait that if you try to attack them, then they'll reflect damage. And in any event, there weren't even that many Sparktail enemies in this map. So yeah, the fact that it's happening even when the Sparktails aren't around is because, yeah, it's just. It's the realm property and not the. I should probably figure that out quicker. Yeah, my initial hypothesis just didn't make a lot of sense. But you know what? That's okay. As long as you figure out that you're wrong eventually. Right. So we've. Gotten the portal to spawn. We've got another one of these. Get another pandemonium fight. We've got a mimic fight. I'll happily do this. One punch and you're dead. And you give me nothing. That's okay. Let's take out the Arachnolisk Master. Right, do a bit of this, do a bit of that. Do a bit of this. Do a bit of that, and I think now we can do a bit of this. There we go. Are they healing every turn? No, they're not. So Blight isn't going to do anything to them, and that gives us another Mimic fight. And that gives us another Master who we have 50 Mastery with. Arachnolisk and Cockatrice. And feels pretty good, I guess. Alright. Let's take out Saint Althea. It's kind of annoying. I'm just gonna assume that one of my other people will eventually cast Greater Dispel just as a free spell. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. We gave her the 10% damage cap, didn't we? Yeah. You know what? Just do Greater Dispel, just so we can have that done. So we made her immune to spell damage, I think. But she is not immune to attack damage. So let's... do a bit of this. Let's do one more Clayman. There we go. She's starting to go down. Sorry about that. My phone was farther away from the microphone this time, but it was still on the same table. Come on. Okay. Kill that. Kill you. Come on, we just have... only her left shoulder remains. There we go. That wasn't that bad. Alright, are we gonna get... I think the name of the anointment was Lenience. Are we gonna get Lenience? The answer is no, but are there any others that are good? What is Ultima? Ultimate spells have more charges, that could be fun. Additional damage equal to their half of their that could be good. This could be fine. You know what, let's just get, yeah, the extra damage based on barrier. Are we gonna get any useful treasure? Two things. In fact, I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. No cards, but, you know what? I will keep at it until we get that next card. Not in this round though, because we'd have to go really far out of our way. And let's go back home for now. We've got to set a new bounty. How are we for time? We are 59 minutes. Ugh. So I'll do one more realm, and in this final realm, I'll try my damnedest to get one more card to drop. We'll see. So let's set a new bounty with the... you know what, let's go after... Let's do Jotun. Let's do Jotun, and let's fix our anointments. Let's take this off. Let's put Shimmer on. We'll stay with Shimmer for now, but eventually at some point we might decide that we no longer need it. But for now, I don't want to make any rash decisions. 4/4/4 is a great bonus to take into. Are we good to go into a random realm? Yes, we are. Alright. Into a random realm. Alright, let's Let's do this. All right. Make a donation. We gotta find effigies. No additional attacks. All right. Should be fine. Ooh, another nether portal. Let me take a look. We need to find 2 more of those. Oh yeah, I mean, we need to play Siralim as well. We'll do that when we get home. Ooh, this is gonna be a Tanukruk fight. So we'll be able to summon another one of those. Yeah, the legendary Tanukruk. Oh, yeah, wow, okay. What? Why did they resurrect? Who knows? Who cares? Hey, we got a Tanukruk skin. We also got mana to summon Tanukruk, but did we already have? Did we already have the Tanukruk ready to summon? I don't know. Anyway, we need to take a look at what this skin even is. Oh, what was the name of the Tanukruk? This is our second Tanukruk skin. I think we just found Malicious, right? We already had Brute. Not sure if either of these are references to anything, but they look pretty cute. Not gonna lie, they look pretty nice. Oh, these guys fucking suck. Just when I was thinking maybe we could go an entire episode without finding any protected elites. The game goes and dashes my hopes. Alright. Hang on a second. We need to fight life creatures and chaos and sorcery, so we need to do a bit of everything. So let's we don't need to do we need to do chaos. So let's get some carvers. Alright. Let's get some... You know what? Let's just get this master dealt with. It's annoying that enemies have the shelled buff, but you know what? That's okay. We'll deal with it. Also, this is going to be our 10th victory against the... against the Centaur Master. Fuck! Oh god. Okay, we gotta... We're blind, so we gotta deal with that. Let's do a bit of... Please stop, dude. Gotta do a bit of this. Is this enough? It certainly is. And now we can transmogrify into centaurs. We get the final achievement for that as well. And we hit 81% achievements. All of these little achievements that have been trickling in have finally added up to another percentage point. That is damn good. now that we're in the final 20%, each individual percentage point just feels so huge. But it also means that the remaining percentage points are gonna be pretty difficult to get. Oh, there's a chest. Let's get some more carvers on the field. Oh yeah, and we gotta actually collect these effigies. Let's go down and around. And let's keep on trying to get this card that I've been trying to get since the last episode. Is it gonna drop, or are we gonna be frustrated yet again? Every time we get a loot drop, I get so excited. I'm like, is it the card? But then it turns out to not be the card. That's okay, though. It's okay, though. We're chugging along. All the same. Let's get more carvers. How are we for chaos creatures? We still need to kill quite a few of them, so let's keep on killing these carvers, I guess. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's go kill you. And pretty soon I'm gonna have to make a decision. Am I gonna do some farming at the end of this episode? Or am I going to accept the fact that once again we're gonna be stranded on... fuck off. On 665. I'm inclined to do a little bit of farming. Just a wee bit. Just a tiny wee bit. Right, let's get the final effigy. Let's complete the realm. And I'll... Oh my god. Oh, we did it. I don't have to... Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh. Oh. And we can all breathe a sigh of relief. We can... Ooh, hey, it's got a trait on it. Off Blood Untamed. Is that good? If you take damage from a spell, if your creatures take damage from a spell, they damage a random enemy equal to 25% of their intelligence. Doesn't really do very much for us. I'm gonna have to say no to that one. And I think we're good. I think we're just gonna call it good. What I'm gonna do though is I don't necessarily want to spend a lot of time farming at the end of this episode, but just so I don't forget this for next episode, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the candle and I'm going to just get these achievements done. I'm gonna summon a bunch. Well, we're almost done killing chaos creatures, but I'll summon a bunch of sorcery creatures only to get these remaining kills, and I'll summon a bunch of life creatures only to get these remaining kills, because we're getting to the end of this Rune of Prophecies, and I don't want to be stuck because we have creatures to kill, and everything else is done, because that'll be a bit of an anticlimax. So I'll do this off screen. It's going to be a bit different from the usual farming, because the usual farming is me killing the same thing over and over again until either I get tired or it drops a card. In this case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be summoning a group of... Well, what do we need to kill? Sorcery and life, right? So what is the life creature that we need to farm? We're done with cherubs. Well, the sorcery creature is going to be the Chimera. The life creature is going to be the Crusader. Alright. So let's start off with just 20 Draco Chimeras. And with 6 per group, that means 120 overall, which is more than enough. And then I'll kill these, and then I'll summon 20 of the next guys, I'll kill those, and I'll let you know how these 20 went in just a moment. Right, see you in a bit. And would you believe it, in literally the first one, that I killed, it dropped me the card. So after all that hullabaloo getting to 666, we were on... In fact, you know what I just realized? I never even took a look at the screen when we had 666. Because we found the next card so quickly. Oh my god. After all that, we never even... Isn't that just poetic justice? Even when it's giving me what I want, the game's finding ways to troll me. I genuinely didn't... I didn't think we'd find another... Oh... Well, you know what? It's okay. Even if we never took a look at the number 666, at least we knew in our hearts that we had 666. We don't need to see the screen to validate what we know in our hearts, right? That's just a an unnecessary detail. But man, that is kind of hilarious. Literally the first enemy drops card number 667. Well, you know what? At least, for a moment or two, we had 666 cards. I was gonna do this whole thing at the end of the episode where I opened up, the card menu and be like, look, behold the number of the beast. We have 666, but now we're gonna have 667. Assuming the Crusader doesn't drop its own card. Oh god. You know what? That's okay. I would not complain if the Crusader did drop a card. I mean, at this point, it literally doesn't matter, right? Because we've already gone past the milestone. Where are the last two dudes? Oh, they're both over there. All right. So what I'll do is kill these guys, summon 20 Crusaders, and I'll kill those. I'll let you know how that went. Okay. You know what? You know what? It's for the best. We do like getting cards. It's fine. Alright, let me kill these 20. I'll be back with you when they're done. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, final enemy. We have completed the prophecy objective. No card though, but that's okay. That wasn't even the goal. The goal was just to get this done, and indeed it is done. And now all we are waiting on is the hunt mission, the key forge, and hoping that we get some of this other stuff done. Oh, and we also should go ahead and go back to the castle and do some gambling. Also, I don't think I'm gonna summon another Tanook Rook. The reason is because maybe the fact that we already had mana to summon it is what was causing it to give us a skin. I don't think that's correct. Like, I don't think that's true. I think the game would just have a chance of you getting the skin regardless. But on the off chance that maybe I'm wrong, and maybe the game is doing this calculation where it's trying to give you mana to summon it, but if you already have the mana and like you haven't summoned it, that it's somehow giving you the skin as a consolation prize, if that even makes sense. So I'm not actually going to summon it. Look, so if I wanted to, we could get another Tanook Rook. We could get one right now. But we already have one summoned, and just in case this is how this works, I'm going to leave that untouched. Also, we've got to... before we end, we've got to crush some nether stones. Get another nice bonus bit of piety, and we're not done because there are a few more that we need to get rid of. Notably, a shiny ornament, rarity 271. Come on. Shiny ornament, rarity 271. A shining globe, rarity 261. Shiny globe, rather. A glowing globe, rarity 252. And, God, shimmering orb, rarity 314. And now we are done. Right. So this puts us at how much piety overall? Right. Getting a pretty decent amount. Alright. With all of that said, with all of that done, let's look at what we accomplished this episode. We had some arena combat, which took us to 600 arena battles overall, so fewer than 400 left. Let's see exactly how many we need. So it's going to be under character achievements. Review all. Oh, what am I looking at? I'm looking at character achievements, not all achievements. Lord of the Arena, 603 out of ultimately 1,000. So it'll be a while before we get that, but we'll slowly get there. That's one thing we did. We also hit level 10 with the Master of Centaurs. We got a few other achievements for fighting masters, and we hit level 50 with the 2 masters, Cockatrice and Arachnolisk. And so that was pretty nice. We also found a skin for the Tanukruk. The malicious skin looks pretty nice. It must be a reference to something that I'm not getting. And perhaps this one is as well. But yeah, it looked pretty nice. But more importantly than that, we finally did what I wanted. We found card number 666, and I was intent on ending the episode on this screen showing you, you know, the number of the beast. Instead, I'm showing you the number of the beast plus 1. So all of that is to say that all that effort just to have this symbolic moment, and I don't even think I opened the list of cards when we found number 666, because like, oh, of course we're not gonna find any more cards this episode. The one time, it's again, like I said, it's poetic justice. The one time I was like, oh, we're not gonna find any more cards, that's when the card dropped. You know what? It's okay though. We found 2 cards. One of them was a brownie card, and one of them was a chimera card. So we're pretty close to completing both of these sets as well. That's pretty good. And it's been a pretty good episode, I would say. We're like finding 2 cards and a skin, and I think, did we find any other skins? Maybe not. Maybe we just found the one Tanukruk skin. That's still a good thing to find, and you know, 2 cards makes it a solid episode on top of that. But anyway, I think that is going to be all for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. And until then, take care.